I read the book called The Millionaire Next Door, which is by the author Dave Ramsey. He's an international best-selling financial advisor. One thing that this book doesn't do, it doesn't make you a millionaire after reading it. I'm not a millionaire. But what it does is teach you techniques on how to become more wealthy and hopefully become financially secure later in life if you build upon these techniques, which are all based off of the resources that we're given. Now, which is completely different from anything that you hear, is that 90% of millionaires live in homes that are $200,000 or less, with the majority of them living in homes that are $150,000 or less. And that's nationwide. It's not like in some small town where $150,000 gets you a mansion. They don't have nice cars. Their cars are usually 8 to 10, and most of them older than 10 years old and completely paid off. So they don't have to residually each month pay the $300, $400, whatever it is. Their average watch price, believe it or not, is less than $50 for their watches. I mean, these aren't diamond watches, anything like that. No Hublots like you hear Jay-Z talking about. Their suits, most of them don't even own suits, all right? But the suits that they've bought on average are $200 or less. Now, where all this information is coming from, Dave Ramsey and the other author, over the last 20 years, have done research and interviewed hundreds and thousands of millionaires and asked how they've basically got to where they are today. They're not just saying this from personal life experience, the authors, because when they wrote the book, they weren't millionaires at all. Well, now, since it's an international bestseller, they are, but this is where they've got their information. Some of the common characteristics from these people that they share, like with their family and whatnot, is that they're first-generation wealth. They weren't born into money. What they say is people that were born into money have less of a drive to become successful. And I think that's really true. You see people that have parents that are wealthy and they don't work hard. They're not going to college. They don't work full-time. They might work at the family company, this, that, and the other. But also, they're married, and they've been married to the same person. They haven't been divorced. They haven't lost any money through going through stuff like that. And both of them work. Both parents work. And one thing is that their spouses are just as frugal as they are. They both, they play a game where they try to spend as little as they can each week and each month and save as much as they can. So as you can see, it's not anything like what society has shown us, where millionaires have crazy diamond necklaces, big watches, crazy suits, houses, boats, yachts, all that stuff. They say that less than 5% of millionaires live anywhere near like that, like what you see on TV. It also talks about athletes and how athletes live, which is a horrible way to live in the long run. It's awesome while they do it, but it says that you can live like a king for a few years, or you can live like a prince for the rest of your life. And I will talk about that in just a second. I hope you like the book. I hope you go pick it up. Here's a picture of it. I'm sorry I don't have it in my hand right now. My brother's borrowing it, or he never told me he was borrowing it. He stole it. But here's a picture of it right here on the computer screen, The Millionaire Next Door. And you can find it basically anywhere, any bookstore. And let me know if you have any questions.